button, right?
No, on the side.
Oh, I hit the red button.
Yeah, that's fine. That should be working then too.
It's blinking, yeah.
That's good. Should be okay.
Okay. It's okay that it shakes like that?
Yeah, that has stabilizer in it. Let me start slowing down a little bit here.
The jet.
Orange County from the helicopter 433 Delta Echo will be joining the base, left base for runway 26, Orange County.
So that field right there is actually where Stewart's airspace kind of starts.
Okay.
So don't go any more to the right. In fact, I'd kind of hug it in a little bit tighter.
You have the radio tower in here.
Yep, right here.
Orange County, automated advisory. Wind, calm, altimeter 3008. For runway, listen for traffic.
Yeah, I think they had a NOTAM closed the other day because of the snow.
Yeah, they did when we came in, and then they opened it right after we left, which is kind of cool because we went to Delta taxiway, and we made our box, a little square box with it, with the track. And I mean, Mike came after me and said that he had to better that. So then I put you in H, so you know where the land.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, nobody else coming in, lights are out, everything is good. Orange County 3 Delta Echo, final runway 26, Orange County.
Just add the word helicopter in there for me when you make your calls too.
Sure.
So I'd like a normal approach to the numbers.
Normal approach to the numbers.
That means you have to come down quite a bit more now. Yep. And slow. I don't know what they're building over here. Maybe another storage facility.
Yeah, so we were speculating, did it belong to the garage in front of it because they have a road going from there?
Oh, maybe.
Or is it...
No, actually it doesn't go to there. It goes to these guys right here. The excavators all the way around.
It looks like a loading dock's right over there with all the openings.
Yeah, looks just like that thing. All right, slow down. There you go. You don't have to lower anymore. Just slow down a little bit just to get that angle.
So I'm keeping it right on between so it's not moving on my screen?
Yep.
Up or down so it goes away or comes to me?
This might be a little shallow for normal. Maybe raise the collective a tiny bit. There you go. Just to kind of arrest that descent. You know, it's so funny, I didn't even see the airplane over there at the fuel. I saw the golf cart.
Yeah, it's
blended right in.
It kind of blends right in.
Raise. Eyes at the end. Awesome. All right, let's just pause here. We'll set it down. Don't look at the ground.
Oh.
When you're down, try not to screw with it too much with your feet. Let it come down just a little bit more.
Trying to be too perfect.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Amazing how that happens.
Couple of green on the other side. Okay, lights are out on top of the bottom. Green, 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 green. Okay, picking up eyeballs outside the aircraft.
Supposed to get more snow tonight to tomorrow. I'm so mean. Not bad. I would still say you're probably looking too close because you could feel you kind of manipulating it a little.
Oh yeah, I was actually looking at this. You see
were
where
you?
the end of the snow is? That's where my eyeballs were.
Okay,
yeah.
well then maybe
I'm
not.
just trying to be very patient with letting it bring it down.
I mean, it worked out beautifully.
Kind of rush, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna pick it up. We'll do an air taxi quick stop.
Okay. All right. All right, lights are out on top of the bottom. We're in green, green, green. Nice two-stage pickup. Air taxi 4040 and quick stop.
Something like that. They say an air taxi is technically less than 100 feet. So whatever, yeah, whatever works for that.
Okay.
Eyes are up and out.
Yep.
So try not to let it get away from you so much.
Anticipate that ETL turn.
So level and hold. We'll stop at the next taxi. 3,
1, 2.
Gent. More. Don't climb. And then recover.
I think we carry that extra little speed at 10 miles It allowed me to climb a little bit as you kept it at 40.
We'll just turn around. We'll do one back to the numbers. Do you mind if I do one?
No, of course.
Okay, I have the controls.
Your controls.
I've got them. You want to stay with me? You can feel
Yeah,
them?
of course.
Yeah. All right, so eyes are at the end.
Eyeballs outside.
We're going to go forward, like trying to feel if I have pedals.
Yeah, pedals.
So when you started, you went a little bit nose, like low quite a bit, so it's a little...
Just take it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
less
just
aggressive.
half that, yeah. I didn't want to use the word aggressive, but yeah. And then typically when I'm at 30 knots or so, I'll level the nose that way because it's going to build to 40 anyway. I don't go to 40 and then level out.
Okay.
And I'm going to take it all the way to the numbers. So I'm just now controlling the altitude and the speed.
Yep.
Eyes are at the building out in front, the red thing out there. Birds. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to pull back, lower right pedal. And I can do more aggressive if I need to stop, right?
Yep.
And I can hold it longer as long as I know that my recovery has to then happen a little quicker to keep it. I was a little slow with the pedal there.
So, Dave has been teaching me because you see how you aggressive are like that?
Yeah. And I don't expect you to do that aggressive.
The vortex is coming forward, and as you go descending at the same time, if you're in that disturbed area, you could come back quicker, so be a little less aggressive on that. But my aggression was half of what you just did.
But I love that you didn't go aggressive. Yeah, you don't. I don't on check ride. Please don't.
You need to.
Yeah, on check ride, don't go aggressive.
Okay.
And it depends on where your wind's coming from. If you have a tailwind, for sure that's going to happen.
Yeah.
We have no wind today, so I'm not as concerned about it.
Correct.
All right, your controls.
Yeah, tailwind, of course, would make it at my controls.
You've got them. All right, we're going to take off. We'll do a straight and auto.
I'll do a little bit more.
Use your feet a little. Yeah, you just have that heavy right foot. I was trying to push in left pedal on the end there, and I was like, it's so stiff. I think it was your foot.
Orange County helicopter, 3 Delta Echo on the go, left close traffic, 26 Orange County.
Start your climb before you turn. Get that climb going, then turn. It certainly looks like it's going to snow out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 to 4 inches tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I have to drive up to Massachusetts tomorrow.
Ah. You're going there tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'll be leaving Saturday early morning.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather for Saturday. It looks windy.
We go up to 1500?
Sure, whatever you want.
Okay, look at lights around, top, bottom, green.
All right, so to recap on an auto, eyes will be on the horizon.
Yep.
All the way down collective, right pedal, aft cyclic. Keep it level, keep it straight.
Yep. And then so the trouble I've had with a little bit is the RPM control by dipping the nose and bring it back up, and that's at least what Dave has seen. So I've been trying to correct that, so just keep an eye on that. And
so I will say, if you ignore it, like keep your eyes outside when you do your entry, keep it as level and as straight as you possibly can, this will fix itself.
Yeah. But that's been the experience the last couple of times. So.
Okay. Yeah, probably because you're micromanaging.
Yeah. Well, because I was trying to see the trend that he was talking about.
A little forward so you don't, you're climbing through the roof here.
And I'll pick up speed now. Orange County helicopter 3 Delta Echo, left base 26 Orange County.
Good.
Straight that out. Speed 1500.
I would also suggest doing autos at other airports.
Yeah, we went to Poughkeepsie the other day.
Okay, good.
And next time we're going to go to Cobalt.
Good.
Just to change up the the side pictures.
And Cobalt's so tiny compared to.
Yeah. 2,000 foot runway, right? Orange County 3 Delta Echo. Final runway 26 Orange County. That's a helicopter.
And super narrow.
And narrow too. Yeah.
All right, lower that collective just a tiny bit. There you go. Eyes are on the horizon.
Eyes on the horizon.
So we're lighter, so we're going to glide a little bit further. Right pedal, left cyclic for me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
3.
Maybe a little bit longer. 3, 2,
1.
All the way down. Keep your eyes on the horizon, only the horizon. Throttle.
And throttle.
Up.
Slightly up.
Okay, now ignore everything in here.
Yep.
Eyes at the end of the runway, top of the hill. A little bit forward for me. There you go. And there you go. Not that much. Good. So if you just keep it level to the end of the runway and the horizon, just keep your eyes there. You can glance in here, it's okay, but really we're out there that's going to give you your pitch, which will adjust your speed and your RPM.
Very good. Bring that down.
But don't look too close. Keep your eyes way outside still.
Yep.
We're gonna roll throttle on here, 80%. Don't pull back yet.
8 feet.
And then flare.
Flare. RPM is back.
More flare. I know you're trying to get to the numbers, but it's okay.
About within 100 feet.
So I think maybe are you a little tight in your auto? Like, is your body a little tight?
No, actually it felt very relaxed this time. I'm
Okay.
listening to, trying to listen to you to pick up the,
Yeah.
of making it a little different. So this time my eyeballs, I did it
Way
probably
out.
90% on feeling,
Yeah.
rather than normally I would do looking, scanning in, scanning out, which makes me tighter.
Yeah.
So this felt far more relaxed than the other ones that I
felt
have
like
done.
you were hugging it in a little bit, which is why our airspeed kept dropping back.
That could be,
Yeah.
because I'm not looking at as much as the, so maybe I keep the horizon, just keep an eye on the speed, so when I see it bleeding off, I can pick it up a little sooner.
I just felt it, like, and then, yeah. We'll do another one.
Yep.
Good. And then raise collective.
Well,
So when you raise the collective, it actually pops your nose up just enough to start that climb anyway. And then you can start.
Orange County Helicopter 3 Delta Echo, left close traffic going 26 Orange County.
Yeah, I tend to cover gauges on people in autos, so they can't see them.
Yeah, no, I think that you just did the recommendation, right? That's why I like flying with you, and that helps you fine tune the little things.
Well, so part of it is you can hear the RPM, right? And you can feel the attitude. And so if it's just keeping it out there, it's much easier.
And the funny thing is that Robinson says, right, it is at 70 knots for an out of rotation. We started usually at 85.
Well, what you start at is not what you glide at.
Yeah. And as you come closer, of course, you glide at 70 or less.
But yeah, initially, I don't mind if we're going 100 to start an auto. That doesn't bother me.
Orange County, Helicopter 3 Delta Echo, left downwind, runway 26, Orange County.
Eyes on the horizon.
Yep.
Was that a hard transition to go from instrument to commercial flying again?
I was so nice to be able to look outside again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit, a couple of flights to get back into kind of like, into looking outside and doing more by feeling than it is by, Orange County, Helicopter 3 Delta Echo, left, base, runway 26, Orange County.
Good, lose some of that power, we don't need so much. And trim. Anytime that collective moves, pedals move.
Yep.
You know all this.
Yep. I know early exercise within the gym. People must have looked at me, what the F is he doing in the gym?
What were you doing?
I was doing the steps that you taught me. How to do that. Yeah, and I was doing with the weights.
Oh, that's funny.
685, 3 to the southeast at 1,400, inbound, orange.
Orange County, Helicopter 3 Delta Echo, final runway 26, Orange County.
That's our other helicopter coming. All right, a little more left side quick. Eyes on the horizon.
Eyes on the horizon. And I'm okay here.
A little longer.
A little longer.
A little left. And 3, 2, 1.
1.
Eyes on the horizon, only the horizon. Keep it level. See how your nose came up?
And
throttle.
roll it up. Eyes on level.
Yep, so I'm looking end of the runway, top of the hill.
Yeah. I'm just looking
Little
at
left
speed.
pedal for me. A little more left pedal. Eyes at the end of the runway.
Yeah.
Good. Eyes outside, don't flare yet, don't even slow down yet.
No.
Throttle's coming back to 80%, governor's got it. Raise the collective a little bit in 3, 2, 1, little flare. Eyes outside, end of the runway. Big flare. Big, big, big.
And
forward. Raise. Left pedal. How'd that one feel?
yeah,
That was better.
yeah.
Let's do another one.
The feeling of it now, right?
Yeah.
Try not to be too aggressive. Orange County, Helicopter 3 Delta Echo on the go, left close traffic, runway 26, Orange County.
So this one, take it further upwind. We're going to do a 180 on this one just because I see him coming in on the downwind. I don't know where he's like going to Timbuktu over here. Are you guys using runway 26 or 4?
Well, we're going to use 26. I was hoping you guys were going to cut in and go behind you, but we're going to go first, I guess, since you was clear out there.
Yeah, I saw you guys. I was like, oh, we'll set up for 180. Going to the road.
To the road, then make a left.
Yeah, because he's right here. I want to
yeah.
give him a little more space.
11 o'clock.
Do you want the runway?
I'll take whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll set up for 180. So
Okay.
I like 1500 again for this,
1500
but
is fine, yeah.
We'll just keep that turn
Orange
coming.
County helicopter 685, enter left downwind, taxiway Bravo.
Okay, good. Just keep turning. Remember 180.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Tighten it up.
Trying to get a 1500 and tighten it up.
Okay, and then we'll work on getting some speed.
Go by the numbers, yeah.
And we're taking the runway.
Yep. He's out of the way.
Orange County traffic helicopters, high left downwind, 26 Orange County. Okay.
We're doing it on the numbers. We'll start.
Yep. Eyes on the horizon again, same thing. So don't creep in. In 3,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Keep it level, keep it straight. Keep it level, keep it straight. Don't turn yet.
And 1,
Everything
2,
looks good. We
3,
look at our
and then
spot.
spot. Now we can start turning.
Good.
Helicopter 685, left base,
Left
taxiway
pedal,
Bravo.
please. A lot, because you're way out of trim. There you go. Keep turning. Tighten it up. Look at your runway.
Yep.
Gonna hit the spot if you don't crank it in. Making those trees duck. keep turning. Don't slow down. There you go. Throttle's coming back. Governor's got it. In 3, 2, 1. And 3 Delta Echoes on the numbers.
So this one, I would have, when you said wait, hold up, I would have turned just like a second before you said, mentally speaking.
Taxiway Bravo, parallel.
And that would have worked out fine.
Yeah.
I like to make sure everything in here is set before I start adding things into it. So I like to take a second and then turn, and then I would have done a steeper turn than what you did. But if you had started turning earlier, then your shallow turn would have been perfect, yeah. Let's do one more.
Very good. Orange County, helicopter 3 Delta Echo on the go, left close traffic, runway 26, Orange County. We'll go do the same path this time.
Wiggle your toes for me. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Climb, baby, climb.
Oh, today's cooler weather. He wants to climb 1,000 plus feet.
That nice. And we're doing almost 70.
Yeah.
What's our max going to do? So we got 22.4.
It's 22.2 plus, yeah. It was minus 10 earlier.
So again, we'll take it to the road. Don't turn yet. That's the other thing I noticed when people enter their 180s. As soon as they start the entry, they're lowering the collective, they're starting to turn.
Yeah, you taught, I was taught to count the 1,000 to 1,000, level off, get calm, and then start the turn.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to mimic.
I don't know if you felt me kind of like jab you a little to the right when you did your entry.
Yeah.
I was like, not yet.
Because you felt I was starting to steer in a little bit and cheating a little bit.
Exactly.
No cheating.
Or people just like, it's in their brain already. They're like, I have to go. And it's like, no, just take a second. Keep turning.
I'm at 50. I'm going to lower the collective a little bit and pick up speed.
Right pedal.
Right pedal.
Maybe not lower quite so much. So feel it. You feel how it's like dragging on you a little? Yeah. Where are, oh, there, they're on the ground. Okay. So I'd straighten it out just a little bit. Take a breath.
Yep. Nice and relaxed. And 1, 2, 3. Down, level, off.
Yeah, see in that entry, you did that.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Now we turn.
Little left pedal for trim.
Left pedal.
Don't pull back in your turn. Eyes way outside. Keep cranking
and I'm
around.
seeing the runway we make.
Beautiful.
Might be even a little further into. Okay.
Okay, eyes out.
And relax the 8.
Come back a little.
lining up. Crank it.
Good.
And flare.
Good. Now I would have waited just a half a second longer on that flare. See how it ballooned up?
High,
so you can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I was more than 40 feet and
Yeah, you were a little high. It's all right.
Yeah, that's okay.
But the turn and everything was good.
Yeah.
I found it interesting that you waited the 3 seconds. I mean, it worked out beautifully, but.
Well, because I said, let me see what it does with 3 seconds,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
You make adjustments and, okay.
Wondering what they're doing over there.
Wobbling.
They're probably wondering what we're doing. Let's go do an off airport real quick, so we'll depart to the south.
Very good. Orange County, helicopter 3 Delta Echo departing to the south from runway 26 Orange County.
Collective a little
Let the
bit.
nose come up. Collective, climb.
And left turn.
Left turn. Little left pedal.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
When you, I'm just going to turn you a little bit more so don't fly with us. When you do your takeoffs, what speed are you looking for a speed on your takeoff?
Yeah, so I'm looking to get climbed to 30, 40, and then as I start feeling the nose come up, you go to that ETL and you start feeling the lift. That's when I introduce more power. And I let the aircraft come up and climb out. That's what I was taught to do.
Interesting. Okay, so I would say yes. Keep your nose like in this. Hold the same attitude till about 45 knots.
Okay.
Then let the nose kind of level a little bit, which will start your climb, and then I add power.
Okay.
And that brings you right to 60 usually.
So usually it's 35, 40. Then let the nose come up, add power, and we start making a turn right at that point in time already. So.
Yeah.
But altitude to 1200 is okay?
Yeah, we can stay here. I think we're just going to do the lake.
Okay, the lake is over there.
Straight in front of you, actually. A little trim.
Okay.
So I always look for this red barn, and then it's just behind it, yeah.
All right, so here we're going to do a reconnaissance around it to look for any wind direction, which is not a big factor today. We're looking for any obstacles. We're looking for any entry, exit, landing zone, and making sure that we have a proper route in and out pre-planned. Now here we know that we have a road with electrical poles on this side of the. We'll look at any ripples in the water to see if there's any local low-level wind of concern. And we see a group of birds. That's something to keep in mind. All flocks. We don't see anybody fishing, parking, or any other activities. Keeping an eye out outside at the same time, maintaining altitude.
So we know our winds at Orange County were calm.
Orange County were calm.
We can stop climbing, by the way.
So, yeah. So here it looks good. There's no big snow packs, although we need to be mindful as we come a little lower into an harbor that we could potentially have a snow cloud.
Yep, you could have whiteout.
We need to anticipate that.
Yep.
So that is something to keep in mind. If that is the case, we can fly away because it becomes a danger.
Good, keep
and
turning.
again, this time we can...
Are you going in this way or that?
No, I'm going to go around and come in this way.
So I would say keep your turn going so you can see your spot all the way around as opposed to making it super oblong.
And then here we can go into the downwind base and final and we come in. Otherwise it looks good and we have an out going straight out. And as we go in, we come to a harbor, we can actually back up into that space to maximize the space that we have to be able to depart.
I'm going to challenge you to see if you can land in the first little tiny, see there's like a white kidney bean shaped thing back there? So you have the road and then you have the big white spot and then to the left of that is a little white spot?
Yeah, in a little white spot?
Yeah, try and land there.
Okay, very good.
That way we don't have to back taxi.
Okay, I can do that. And again, the key thing is here to look at the tree heights and... all right, so here we have downwind base. Eyeballs, lights are out. We have lots of escape places over here if anything happens. Speed is good. Descent rate is put in. And we can come around over here around the lake before we hit the building.
I'm dropping you a little bit more just to keep that descent rate going.
4 to 500.
And then I like to follow the railroad in. Good, left pedal, right cyclic.
All right, and I have the kidney bean over there. The little Christmas tree on the left side and your side. We know that we have, there's a little deeper approach.
So in the winter, because there's no leaves on the trees, the depth perception is a little bit different.
So I'm keeping, again, the spot in the middle of my windshield to make sure that it doesn't go away from me or come at me, which is appropriate right now.
Good.
Again,
So
I want to make
slow
sure
down
that,
a little bit more.
but I want to stop my descent rate because I got to be careful of any
Over the pole.
settling with power. Over the pole over here.
Good. Slow down a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm going with my pole over my feet.
So don't keep aiming for the spot. We're going to zigzag a little.
Yeah.
Just so you go over the pole,
Over
and
the
then you
pole.
can walk it in. Have the wires.
At the wires.
You got the tree over there.
I got the tree.
You're clear of the wires.
Clear the wires.
You can come left.
I can come left.
And then again, be mindful of
Again,
this
you want
tree.
to be careful of any kind of snow.
We're going to go right into that
Yeah.
white spot.
Very slowly going into.
So there's some of that snow, yeah. And because we don't know what's down there because it is covered in snow, I don't think we want to set it down.
Yeah.
So we can come down a little bit lower just so you're almost touchdown, and then we'll just do our max out of here.
Okay,
Oh,
lights
smell
are
the
out,
pine.
top and bottom. Everything else is looking good. Come a little lower, and we can go turn it slightly.
Watch your
Come
tail
max
back
up,
there,
yep.
yeah. Good, that's all the power you need.
25.
Eyes on the top of the tree so you don't push too much forward.
Orange County traffic, close to 910
Top of the hill out there.
Romeo, flying over midfield, entering right downwind to runway 22. Orange County traffic.
And we stay here a little bit to the right so we have the fields.
Actually, keep turning right. We'll go right back to orange and get some
Okay.
fuel. I forgot to bring my gloves.
All right, I would like to, we have enough fuel, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can we do one more thing?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
All right, I want to go to the, do just a slope landing with you.
Yeah.
I will come to where the pad is on this side over here. We'll do a steep.
I have a question.
Sure.
Do you know the slope by the fuel pump on the grass there? That's a really good one.
Let's go there
And
then.
there's a lot of
Oh, on
obstacles.
this side of the taxiway, on the other side.
So it's on this side of the fuel pump in the grass, facing the fuel pump.
Okay, we'll go there then.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. You
Because
tell me where
that's
it
a pretty good one.
is. Okay, I'll pick up speed and the level. And Orange County Helicopter 3 Delta Echo will be joining downwind for runway 26 Orange County.
Orange County
Until we
traffic,
see him
Delta
texting over there.
901 Romeo.
Do you want me to go straight in, or
No, we can go back.
Orange County traffic.
Just because I know she's coming in on 2-2. He's still down there. I don't know what he's
Okay.
doing, so we can stop climbing though.
Like you said, I love off-airport stuff. It's fun. It is, you know.
That's why I was like, you've landed there a bunch. Let's do something a little different with
Yeah,
it.
I've done with you over at your friend's house. We
Yep.
have over there. I've been to the quarry. Been on top of the hill. That's actually I would like to go back there sometime.
Did you ever do the one in Kingston in the quarry?
I did, yeah. That's
that
fun
was fun too.
Yeah, especially intimidating when you have
A rock ledge right in front of you.
Yeah. So, all right. Orange County Helicopter 3 Delta Echo left base runway 26 Orange County.
Do me a favor, hold the altitude, hold the airspeed.
Hold the altitude.
Orange County traffic, Delta 9101 Romeo, turning right base for runway 22. Orange County traffic.
We're just going to set it up for an auto one out.
Orange County Helicopter 685, depart
I'm gonna
26,
go-
left close, Orange.
What were you going to say?
No, we'll do it from 1200. We just go a little closer to the runway.
Yep, exactly.
See airplane over there on the downwind for 2. And I see the helicopter on the runway. Nobody else coming around. Lights are out. All good. Orange County Helicopter 3 Delta Echo, final runway 26 Orange County.
Orange County traffic, turning final for runway 22. Orange County traffic.
Yeah, I usually do my straight ins from 1200.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to enter you now.
Haha.
Let's go for the taxiway
Taxiway, okay.
to the right.
To the right.
Don't pull back. You got to make it all the way there.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Turn it. I mean, we're a little low to max glide, but we'll speed it up a little bit. Drag the airplane a little.
99.
Yeah, it would be 90-90, but we're a little low for that.
You'll be able to make it right down to the top.
Okay, throttle's going to come back here. There's another airplane
Orange
sitting
County
there.
Helicopter 685,
You know, straight.
left down 26 Orange.
That airplane has been sitting there this whole time. Where the heck is anybody even there?
It doesn't look like it.
No. I don't know.
Oh, no, there's somebody at the pump getting money
I
right
see.
now.
Okay.
Credit card.
Well, maybe
Where's the slope, you said?
So it's literally right next to the pump. So
Okay.
maybe we'll wait till he's gone. See if we can find another one on our way over here somewhere. I'd say do that side, but those airplanes are a little close. I don't want to rock them. Actually, there's one right here. You see this one?
Yep.
So if
Okay,
you...
so I will go in at the 40. I'll do a right one first.
Orange County, helicopter
And
685, left base
And come in at a 45-degree angle. And then we go parallel.
Orange County traffic, Cessna 910, 1 Romeo. Taking off runway 22, heading east. Orange County traffic.
So stop leaning into the slope already. Eyes are outside.
Eyes outside.
It's all on your feet. Yeah, it's all on your feet. You get real tight.
Okay, now back to neutral. And then back in. Slowly coming up. Feel the left side come up first.
I need a little left pedal.
Orange County, helicopter
Back.
685, final
And left a
26,
little.
Orange.
There you go. I can just feel it. There you go. More left cyclic, more left, 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 left.
Yep.
There you go.
We'll do a left side.
So this one is going to be pretty steep on the left, so do not go as high on the slope as you were. I'm a little lower. You know what I mean?
Okay. We'll pretend we came in at 45.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it about right over here for you?
Yeah, this is fine. And take your time, especially if your leg starts getting in the way. Eyes are outside, relax your...
Yep. Trying to feel it and hold it.
Yeah, I think, see what you're doing there? You're pushing left already, like we just climbed up the slope another 6 inches. Don't come down yet, don't come down yet. Just because it may be too, yeah. Feel it?
Yeah.
Again, lift your hand a little so you can go around your leg if you need to. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is this what you would normally, on our check ride, is this the place you would, is this steeper than you would normally pack?
It depends.
Depends on the day.
It depends, yeah. It depends.
Don't need to say.
I change it up quite a bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I just want to get a feel. I mean, this was better than, I'm improving on it. It's just, all right, full back, eyeballs outside, slowly coming up. Again, the intent is to pick up my right side first and come back.
Yeah, a lot of what I see with slopes is people anticipating it. So like
Yeah,
you did,
reaching for it.
Yeah. And it's just a regular set down, so every set down is a slope,
Yeah.
really.
Or you should treat it as every.
Yeah.
Trying to
A
feel.
little more left cyclic, a little forward as well. There you go.
Trying to,
More left. Come back a tiny bit. Just take your time.
okay, still there.
Jeez Louise.
Maybe we'll do it one more.
May I?
Sure, of course.
I have the controls.
Your controls.
Okay, so I'll do the same thing, right and left. Can I have the pedals too, though?
Yep, I'm going to take them a feet.
So again, if you just treat it like a regular set down, rather than, oh, I'm thinking about my slope and I'm going to need right cyclic, et cetera, I'm just coming down and I want to just feel the ground and allow it to, I forget how sticky this collective is, allow it to kind of tell you what it needs as opposed to you anticipating. So like
Now
there,
you feel it
yeah.
on the right.
So you can kind of hang out, slowly come down.
Let it settle in.
Yeah. And then you see how it's like front and back too, so I'm adding a little bit of front as I come down as well, because that's what it needed. You can feel it digging in a little. That's partially the snow. And then yeah, neutral, and then back in, come up. I know when I was learning, it was helpful for me to see it and then do it.
Yep.
And then technically it'd go away at a 45.
Yep.
Yeah. Slopes are one of those things as an instructor I've just never liked. Okay, and coming back down. So you started like here, and then you started anticipating, so you went this way. Yeah.
All right, that's two things you don't want to do.
Well, yeah.
A, go steeper, and B, you don't want to get a pivot point.
Well, and heaven forbid, like now you're lower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got, well, you just said it, pivot point, yeah. Now the left is always steeper because we always hang left skid low. So coming down nice and easy, feeling for that skid. So we're down, but I'm just kind of hanging, anticipating. Oh, I hit my stop on that one, didn't even touch down. So I'm not going down all the way on that one.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. And he is just taking forever. What is he doing? All right, you want to take him?
My control.
Air controls. I'm just wondering, like, what this guy's doing.
He's costing me money.
Yeah.
He's still here? Left.
Yeah.
The pump must not be working, that's why. That's the only reason why he's not there.
Orange County Operations, Helicopter 3 Delta Echo. Just for fun. Did you notice at the end there I tapped you a little forward? Yeah. Did he going to go pee? Like, what the heck, man?
He's coming out right now. I bet you that's the same airplane, same setup. You don't think I bet you the fuel is not working. He's trying to contact somebody to talk.
No, I don't see anybody even here. Orange County Operations, Helicopter 3 Delta Echo. A little forward. Maybe not. I mean, we have half tanks. We can just go back home.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. I don't want to wait.
All right. Anybody around me? Eyeballs outside.
So feel how it's shaking so much?
Yep.
Just a little more neutral on the cyclic. And right pedal. All right, so do a left pedal turn. We'll depart.
Radio check.
Where's 685? Yeah, over there.
Can work.
We'll take Delta. Taxi.
Orange County radio check.
Orange County Helicopter 3 Delta Echo will be departing from Delta taxiway to the south. Orange County.
Orange County traffic, Lance 7 Juliet Whiskey departing 22 westbound Orange County.
Come on.
Oh.
Stop being a big baby about it. Come on. There you go.
I was just going to feel you.
Helicopter 685 departing 26 left close on.
I was going to feel how you suggested I should be doing this.
Oh yeah, I'm like, just go.
Well, I can do that too.
All right, I'm letting go.
Impatient you.
I know, I know. Patience is a virtue I've been trying to grasp for years.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Detroit International Airport information uniform 12450 Zulu.
Uniform.
Wind 290 at 4, visibility 10. Ceiling is 5,000 broken, temperature -10, dew point -15, altimeter 3011. Stewart landing and departing runway 27 arrivals, expect the visual approach. Notice chairman. Runway 27 and all
Only
taxiways,
8:38.
surface markings are obscured by snow. All taxiways.
I have time. You want to? You need to get back, right?
I don't have, I mean, I've got the NYPD coming at 10 for their check ride, but I mean, we went through all the maneuvers I wanted to go through.
That's good.
If there's anything else you want to do, we can. Would you like to do satellite power?
Sure.
And the Vishard recovery?
Sure.
All right, we'll bring it up to 2,000, we'll aim for the barn and silo.
Interesting. I watched a very a clip. I should send it to you from a helicopter pilot who does excellent reviews. He reviewed 3 helicopter accidents that slow down in speed, climb more. And he was talking about the red barn over there that looks white now.
Yeah, exactly. The big white field right there.
2,500?
I just do 2,000 usually.
2,000, okay.
Yeah.
Start slowing down.
Good, lower the collective so you stop climbing.
After we do this, I'll tell you what
Okay.
the article said. It's kind of interesting.
So the reason I do here versus anywhere else is because runway 27, yeah. Little right pedal for me. Feels like our wind's coming from that direction, doesn't it?
Feels like it.
All right. Drop again. So maybe just let it slide in.
You're definitely being pushed right here from the right.
Well, maybe it's coming from there then, from the north.
From this way, it feels like it.
A little right cyclic. And so gauge where you are over the ground, right? Because we're still sliding left, so give it a little more right cyclic. Get that to stop. Because you're just hovering, essentially.
Yeah, and
bring it back a little.
Yeah,
that's some pretty substantial winds aloft. We're not moving right now, and we've got 40 indicated. All right, so if we can get into the vortex ring state, we'll see. So we're lower the collective a little bit.
And
eyes outside.
Eyeballs outside.
Don't want to go backwards. So according to our gauges, technically we're in it. It doesn't feel like we're in it at all.
30 power.
Yeah, but I think you're also going a little bit backwards. Yeah, so let's just do the maneuver even though we're not really into it.
Right,
so
towards the left.
Left pedal, right cyclic, raise. And raise up to max, yeah, that way you get out of it. And you're starting to
Now we should be out and climb.
And that's
it's really the half a plate moving to the right.
You know, my favorite thing to do right now.
All right, well, we have...
Where are you going to go?
Go straight ahead of me. Pick up speed. Yeah.
You went for the swamp? What about over here?
Actually, now I'm going to make a correction over here into the white field.
So the reason I always ask these questions to you guys is like, oh, are you going to go there? How about here? I do it on purpose to distract you because I want you to commit to something.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not a good idea to switch.
It is, but the distance there, the hair, and I have houses here. God forbid anything happens.
Up a little.
I have options, right?
Okay, throttle's going to come back. We're not going to go all the way down, obviously. Forward raise, left pedal. Not so much left pedal. You don't need that much. Trim, 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 trim. There you go. You want to swap it over?
Okay. Yeah. Where are we right now?
Let me know as soon as you're off at 27.
7 southwest.
7 southwest. Stuart down from helicopter 433 Delta Echo.
433 Delta Echo, Stuart down.
Yeah, about 6 miles to the southwest with information uniform, inbound for Independent.
3 Delta Echo, roger, proceed to Independence, landing will be at you on the wrist, the wind 2403.
At my own risk, 3 Delta Echo.
Interesting, so when you were doing your left turn and you were distracted by the radio, you slowed down and you kept pushing in left pedal. Yeah. Just an observation.
578 Whiskey Zulu, sir.
It's like airplane went in, you know. You're like, oh, this is what I get.
Whiskey Zulu, I do have some vehicles on the runway. They should be cleared momentarily. Continue on the approach to runway 27. I'll have you landing.
So your substation's right there?
Yep. Okay, we'll continue. The road is straight ahead of me.
It's amazing what little snow does, huh?
Yeah, the condos and...
Thank you, maintenance 46 on the stand. You clear 27, thanks. 8 Whiskey Zulu, your runway is clear. The wind 2403 and runway 27.
Pick up the speed for you.
Land 278 Whiskey Zulu.
So, for sharp, so there were 3 helicopters, 2 a Bell and 2 R-44s that, in practicing VRS, vortex ring state, and getting into it, both of them up on recovery chopped the tails. All 3 of them chopped the tails out.
Yeah.
So the recommendation that he came out with, saying that, listen, why are we putting ourselves into a vortex ring state at all? If you feel the vibration that is close enough, why push the limit and run the risk of chopping your tail? So it was interesting to see that he says, you know, you want to talk about these things weekly, monthly. Don't practice them every 6 months because all 3 accidents showed that there was lack of training, adequate training consistently enough around the Vujar, maneuver, or for that matter, straight out, right?
Well, I'm curious, are they chopping their tail bone off doing the Vujar recovery or the traditional recovery?
So the speculation is, because nobody was talking on the radio, they were using the Vujar maneuver where they were recovering, but clearly from what they could see from the altitude change that they were descending at 300, 400, 500 feet per minute and accelerating. And I can see how somebody gets scared and maybe there's a pushover causing it, you know, the blades to flop.
Well, that was why I asked that question, because I find that you'd more likely to chop off your tail boom if you're doing the traditional recovery versus the Vachard.
Yeah.
Just based on the aerodynamics of the rotors moving around, like it doesn't seem as likely to hit the tail boom.
But they all had a right spin, also a right rotation to it.
Well, that would make
right
sense.
or left rotation? I can't remember. I'll forward the article. I'll just see
it would be a right rotation, because if they lost their tail boom, they have no anti-torque anymore.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Yeah, the Robinson actually says now, like, don't get fully into vortex ring state.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you're at the onset or it's indicated, then recover.
Start losing some altitude. I have my shorts inside. We'll take the side road up. Nobody else should be there. The winds are calm. Look at the smokestack in front of me. They're still going straight up.
I was surprised. I'm curious when we get back what the winds aloft were, because those are some pretty substantial winds aloft.
Yeah, that was pushing us pretty good. Especially if we the nose in the direction and the pitot tube is picking up 30 knots. That's a pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I have an instrument check right after this, so should make things pretty spicy. For them, not for me.
What are they flying, the 29 or the 206?
The 29, the 427, or 49, sorry. Yeah, 49.
All right. You get to fly a little bit with them,
8 Whiskey Zulu.
I won't with a check ride. I won't fly.
8 Whiskey Zulu.
But they do let me fly. Yeah.
The vehicles will.
I need to get back up in it.
Alpha 5 and then Alpha and Charlie to signature on this frequency.
Thank you, Alpha 5, Alpha Charlie, with you to signature.
It's so funny. I get so itchy when people come in here. I'm like, because I would do it differently. But I'm trying to like just be patient and see what happens here.
Well, I'm trying to do respect right here for the homes.
Yep, absolutely.
Descent. And I'm going to keep an eye on traffic, of course. I'm coming up the road over here. I continue to do, decel and descent. Without losing all of my speed, I still need to maintain.
So I'd raise the collective a little bit, because this feels like a large descent for where we are right now, and I would take that bottom road.
Bottom road.
Yep. So this is low for me right here.
Yeah.
I'm usually 900. Think of it this way. If you lose your engine right now,
yeah.
How much time do you have?
Oh,
very little.
10 seconds at best.
Not even, yeah. So.
It's always better off putting it into trees for softening your landing than hitting the ground at a low speed.
I don't know. That would roll you over and it would hurt quite a bit. And then from here, I would cut the corner to the pole.
And then you would come to the left side of the flag?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's nobody on the ramp here.
Yeah. So David has been trying to get me to level and come a little faster. For me, I'm comfortable right here.
Yeah, no, this is, I would not come faster than this.
Yeah, that's right.
Forward
yeah,
now,
that's right.
forward now.
Yeah.
Don't stop out here, though.
You want me to go back in this corner over spot over where we were?
You can go put it right in the front, actually, because we're going to pull it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys like to stop back there or stop here. I tend to take it straight to my spot.
Yeah, I kind of aim at the beginning, and then I can just ease my way taxi into this.
Up a little higher. You're not there yet. Keep going.
Clear tail.
There you go. Yeah, your tail's clear. Good. I don't want to go forward at all. Just it's icy up there.
Sorry.
You're okay.
So you just rolled that down a little bit, right?
I was with you, yeah.
So Dave yells at me because it.
He just like splitting the needles.
Yeah, splitting the needles.
All
right. On. Timer.
Hit start.
Yeah. Find the sweet spot.
Good luck. I find that like below 70%, they tend to shake quite a bit more anyway.
Well, you can critique me if you like.
I will, yeah. Did you put the friction on?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Friction. I'm holding.
That's what I was waiting for. I was like,
yep.
Let's see. I think this is going to sound weird what I'm going to say, but I feel like adding a little bit more pressure to you to kind of get you to feel a little bit more, because it does feel still somewhat mechanical. It's much better, right? But it still feels a little mechanical, like you're thinking a little bit too much and anticipating a little bit too much, whereas I'm more of a feel. And I think that that will give you, like, for example, when you made your radio call and I could tell you, I told you were pushing left pedal and pulling back on the cyclic, you'd feel that, right? Because you'd be into the sensation of the helicopter more than the brain as much. Trying to think through all the maneuvers. The slope, anticipating it, obviously, like I'd like you to not anticipate as much and use your feet a little bit more, because I think your feet were really the slower part on that. Hover-autos I thought were fine. Normal approaches, steep approaches, all fine. The steep approaches, you could go a little slower, a little bit sooner.
Okay.
But I thought that they were fine. Just through now the off-airport, if there's anything there. When you do your high recon for the orbit, what I like to see, like you said, okay, we're going to look for this, 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 and this. I'd rather than say that, that's great for CFI, but if you're doing commercial, get to your spot and say, okay, we know our winds in Orange County were calm. We don't see any ripples on the water here, so the winds are calm. Obstacles, I've got birds, I've got trees, I've got power lines. You know, this is the way I'm going to come in, this is the way I'm going to go out, this is what my landing zone looks like, and some considerations. Which you said, but I'd rather than say the beginning stuff, just say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Autos.
Okay, 2 minutes with green, everything else is okay.
Yep.
We can make sure to dial down.
And clutch.
And
the first auto, you were definitely more uncomfortable, I'll say, and then the second one got better, third one was better. Obviously, 180's great, and it's just playing with it.
Yep.
If you maintain that level attitude, everything fixes itself. Don't move it now, it's too slow. All you're doing is chasing.
It's impossible to. 30 seconds. Pull that. Start.
And then I would just do key and alternator.
And alternate, and we set on until